I had to come back and hit go live again. It didn't go through.
Oh, I was going to say because it's not.
Worried
Okay,
about Christy.
there we go. Who's on?
Yep, it's live.
Okay, hi everybody. How's everybody doing this day? I was looking to see who was here, but I don't see any. Oh, there's Curly. Hi, Curly. So, today is our prompt for from Sunday's journal summer journal fun, and our prompt this Sunday was. Oops, let me get it so I can read it. It's here in the back of my book here. So the prompt this week was a summer bucket list. What are the top 5 things you want to do this summer? So, I mean, a lot of times we're thinking about vacations and we're thinking about, oh, I want to do this. And some of us may have children or grandchildren that are staying with them or visiting this summer. Things have opened up a lot, so there may be some travel going on. In my life, there's no travel happening, and I don't have young grandchildren. All my grandchildren are older, so I will just be here at home and enjoying the summer. Um, so my bucket list isn't big. It's kind of simple, really. So what I did and what I decided to do was I was going to take my 5 things and I was going to put them in a bucket. So I made my little buckets out of some painty papers that I got and picked up at let's see, I picked up some painting papers. I have some of my own, but these are done by I think Defy Hardest. I bought at an auction. If not Hardest, it was someone who had them at an auction for the Defy Foundation. And then I painted the background here. I just threw a background on here real quick. And I used the phthalo yellow green. Um, these are acrylics. And I used the cerulean blue hue and some titanium white. And I just took a roller and just rolled it all over the place. So I got kind of a background, nothing major, nothing. And I've got glitter coming through because on the page in front of it is from last week's and the glitter did not stick. So I'm going to just spray this down or something. So I got glitter everywhere flying around here. So I really love the phthalo yellow green and the cerulean blue hue together as a color. Those are some very nice summer colors. Um, so so anyway, I'm going to write my summer bucket list, each one on the back of here because I want to journal what I want to do. And my summer bucket list is going to be art related, I believe. I want to have quite a few art um, projects that I'd like to do and finish. So between art projects and machine embroidery projects, that's kind of what my summer bucket list is. I do have one very personal one that I have to complete that um, has to do with a family situation. So that will also be one of these. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Kathy, what you gonna do? Hi, Laura,
Nothing,
Clint.
nothing, honey. Hi, Laura.
Huh?
Nothing, honey. No, I'm kidding.
Your turn.
I'm still drawing mine now, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. But I know what my book 5 things are that I'm absolutely going to get done this summer. As eat healthy, more me time, de-stash, more educational adventures with the boys, and completely set up the new craft room.
Oh, that's a big bucket list.
Yep. But hey, summer's 3 months long.
I know, but we're already a month into summer.
But ours lasts until January.
Oh, that's right. Well, this one actually lasts until this prompt, this fun journaling fun lasts until the day before Labor Day. Excuse me, I got a cough. So that's going to keep us busy. So how
Oh,
soon are you going to be setting up your craft room?
I hope by next week.
Next week?
I hope. Laura, when you finish over there, you come over here.
So I guess I'm going to have to make a trip to the house and come help you, huh?
Well, yeah.
That'll be fun. We can label and mark and organize. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and you can say, "Oh, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Why are you keeping this?" You
Yeah,
still
but
have
if you want me to do that, I will. Let's see. So
the
each
room I'm
one,
in now. I have decided I am going to take the big room. The boys do not need that entire huge room up there for a playroom, no more than they're here. They don't live here, so they don't need that room.
right. Well, I thought that's the room you were going to do, your front
Well,
room.
I was, and then I decided no, I was just going to take out all the baby toys and let that still be their playroom. And the more I thought about it, the more I said that makes absolutely no sense for me to stay in this small room and let them have the big room.
Well, I'm glad you're doing that because that's true, and that's why I took the area in my sunroom. I moved out of a bedroom and moved into a 500 square feet sunroom when because it was just being storage, and I said no, that's ridiculous. I'm going to move in there, and
Right.
I did. So
And two, with our weather the way it is, the boys can actually have our sunroom as an extra playroom
right.
all but 2 months out of the year. So why am I staying in a small room? No, I'm taking a big one.
Right, you need a big one. Laura says you need a big playroom, and that's true. And Laura says minimalism doesn't work for crafters.
You
That
got that right, honey. I'm
that
finding
is
that out.
so true. Yes.
I'm just having no luck at all with trying. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I'm keeping, I probably could destash, but I'm not going to because it's all fairly new.
Right. Well, I mean, you keep it for a while, and then if you decide you're not going to use it, then you can always destash it later.
True. I am going to be putting together those kits soon, though, because I have some pictures taken for Etsy now, but I need to finish getting that done and decide if I'm going Etsy or another route.
Right. Are there other routes besides Etsy?
Yeah, there's a lot of, online shopping places I could sell on. And I'm really, for what Etsy charges, it's no longer a value to sell on there.
Yeah.
I'm experimenting with them now. I reopened the original store,
uh,
but I haven't put one thing in there. I want to see if they charge me for selling stuff that I haven't sold.
yeah. Yeah.
So what's everybody doing today? Anybody working on any special projects?
Okay. So I've written my bucket lists all down here. Let's see how I want them. I don't know if I want to have them. I hadn't decided whether I wanted to do a little flip out, maybe. Do a little flip out where you can open them and read what I wrote, or do I want to keep them secret and just glue them down? I haven't decided. What do you guys think? So I just do a little flip out thing here, I just take a little piece of scrap, glue it down, glue it, and make this little flip out.
And you're right, Laura. I need a big, big playroom. I wanted a room so that I can have my Cricut set up, my printer set up, my computer, my filming area, my sewing area. I don't want to have to keep hauling machines out. I want them already set out.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I have. I have all of my stuff set up.
That way I can just move from station to station.
I don't ever use my scan and cut, but I do have it set up. I don't use my I have it's like a big shot, but it's a different brand. It's electric. Really nice. But I have that set up. I don't use that hardly at all. I
I
have
have put
both my sewing machines set up now.
I have put the scan and cut in my cart at least 4 times and have not bought it yet.
Yeah. Okay. So if I
I'm
make
just not sure I will use it, and no more than I use the Cricut. I guess that's what's holding me up. But I have a glitch with my software, and it's not letting me reload it.
hmm,
And I
well,
don't want to use the laptop, but once I get the craft room set up, I can set up the laptop and use it.
yeah, the scan and cut in all reality is it's a learning curve. It really is. I have a I I have an issue with it. Super easy to use once you learn it, but oh my god, it's I've got this learning curve that just really gets to me. So just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it.
See, the only thing I would want to use the scan and cut for would be like those chickens that Aaron Klosky makes, the
Yeah,
fabric backed on cardstock.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Laura. You have a crafting buddy.
Awesome. Are you guys gonna craft together?
And that's another good thing. Once I get my room set up, Judy can come over here and we can craft together more.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll have lots of time to do that. Make Pete wait on us hand and foot.
Right. They can go out and pick up lunch.
Well, yeah, that would work. Go pick us up lunch. You could wait on us. Let's see. I need another picture.
And see, as big as that room is, we could even have other people come over from Florida.
Yeah, yeah, that would be fun. This way, or open this way. I want to open this way. Open this way. Open this way. And this one can open.
Have you seen that 6 signature journal that Johnny from the Junk Journal Shop made?
6 signatures is all it is?
It's 6 signatures. It's huge.
The one that she wanted like $500 for?
Yes, that thing is freaking awesome.
Did she sell? I thought she sold it. I didn't see it on her Etsy store anymore.
No, she had her shop on vacation while they went to Alaska.
Oh, well, it was a while back that she posted that.
Yeah, she I was joking with her last night and told her that I would come over and help her get her stuff organized and tagged for the sale for the journal. And she says, "That's the deal. Come and do it." And I got thinking about it. She would freak out if I showed up at her door and said, "Okay, I'm here for my journal. Let's get busy."
Yeah, really.
If I felt better, I would pull that prank.
Yeah.
I don't think Deltona is really that far from here, though, is it?
It's over there by Daytona area.
Yeah, that's still too far further than I want to drive.
Yeah. Well, she has a pretty organized craft room. I think she's done a couple.
Yeah,
She did it not long ago. It's gorgeous.
yeah, she got some great stuff while she was on her trip.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody's calling
Of
me.
course, it's my husband. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm on mute.
okay. Kathy's elderly dog is at the vet and doing a sonogram because her heart is not doing well. So I hope she doesn't have to leave. But that's too bad. So I'm putting these little strips here so that we can have buckets that flip instead of dump. Flippy buckets instead of dumpy buckets. I could have made them dump, but yeah. I actually even thought about making them with clear plastic, and then you could just stick things in them. But nah, I didn't want that. I love this paper, but I don't ever have hardly anything to use for this type of paper. So that's why I thought I would use it up. The artists do such a good job, and it's not really something that I do a lot of. Um, Laura, which journal is that? What kind of journal are they doing? I know there's someone out there doing a journal that's like I don't know. It's like they're building a crafting place, a crafting village. It's kind of interesting.
He's gonna kill me.
Why? What happened?
I was rushing him up all morning long to get him out of here to get him to the vet on time for the dog's echocardiogram.
Yeah.
Her appointment's tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know why I was thinking it was today. And it's written right on the chalkboard in the kitchen too. But
Uh-oh.
he looked at it too, so it's his fault too.
Oh, you're in trouble. He's gonna come.
He says, I'm here and she does not have an appointment. I said, yes, she does too. He says, no, she doesn't. I said, Peter, I made the appointment. She's there at 11:30 on the 14th. He said, well, what is today's date? I said, the 14th. He said, you better look at the calendar.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, is it echoing?
I
My,
don't hear an echo. I don't hear an echo at all. Who is it echoing when? Who's talking?
echo, 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 but echo. Which one of us is echoing? Actually, this is the first time it sounded good for me.
Both of us are echoing, but no one else is
No.
hearing that. So that may be something on your end. It's possible.
Yeah, because I don't hear either one of us. Nobody else does either.
Okay. And my buckets are there. And now they flip open. I can read them. I can add if I want. I don't know if I like them all like, because when I turn the page, look at that. When I turn the page, they all flip around. So maybe they now need a little lock. Hmm. They need a little tag that they fit into to hold in place, huh?
Yes, Laura, it's a summer bucket list of at least 5 things we want to accomplish this summer.
So, yeah, I don't like the now I need to secure them a bit, but I don't know how. What do you suggest, Kathy?
Well, if it's going to interfere with when you turn the page, I would go ahead and stick them down, but I like them flipping.
Well, but I was thinking if I could maybe put a little tag here to where it just kind of tucks in, a little tuck tag, to where you just kind of slide it. Well, let me take the piece. Um,
Yeah, Laura, we didn't want to overtax ourselves.
so if I put a little square piece or something right here, that way it can kind of flip out. But then I can lift this and tuck it back in, and it holds it in place. What do you think?
Did I tell you I bought that shimmery watercolor from Germany? That
Oh,
Chris,
did you buy that, the Coolio?
yeah, I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't like the. Well, it could be my paper, but I just don't like the way it looks.
It's more of a it's very opaque. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, it is very opaque, and that might be part of my problem too.
Yeah, it's definitely opaque. It's not. Laura, it's only 5 things on this prompt, but you can choose more if you want. I chose 5 just because this is summer and we don't want to do a huge bucket list. And it's just for our bucket list for the summer. What do we want to get done? What do we want to do? Anything special that's not part of our normal routine?
I chose 5 because I was already planning on doing these.
Cool.
Oh, stinky, stinky.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Oh, did it hurt?
I do. I have an idea. So, Laura sent me quite some time ago these lovely butterflies. All the butterflies, all the butterflies. Maybe I could use the butterfly right here, like that, as the little clasp. It might not hold really well though. Oop, here, do it this way. Glue half of it down, and then it would go this way, and then it stick.
Congratulations, Laura. She says, I
It's
have nothing.
done.
I'm done. Yay me.
No, that doesn't work. How to do that? I don't know how to do it. Maybe a bigger butterfly. Yeah, I was thinking a bigger one. Here's a bigger one. But the problem is this is on watercolor paper, heavy watercolor paper. So I'd have to bend it, really bend it to get it back in there. And I don't need to open them up and look at them all the time. I could just put the butterfly there. There's one. Here's one. These pretty butterflies. Look at how beautiful they're beautiness. This one here. And this one here. Yeah, I like the butterflies.
I'm really excited about getting my Defy package. And Laura, I can't thank you enough for that Rolodex. That was so sweet of you.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad with this Defy auction. I usually make a purchase, a couple good size purchases, but I did not at all this time. So I was bad.
Laura says a bigger butterfly will work better.
Yeah, no, I did. I put the bigger one on there.
Oh, sorry, I was busy with playing with glitter.
Uh-oh, you got glitter going?
Yeah. Use it up.
Yeah. I like the big butterfly.
I can't wait to start doing the mixed media nights again.
Yeah, you got that to a specific uh, medium or a specific substrate. So, and I don't use those. So
Do what?
you have those set up to be specific to ICA or to those Rolodex things. So you have those Rolodex things going, and so that's what's going to be.
Is that good?
No.
I haven't been open.
So that's what. So and I don't use those. I don't do those Rolodex things.
Oh, I don't do it for personal when I'm just sitting around doing, just doing mixed media on my own. But we always had a great time and a great crowd when we did the mixed media nights. And it's fun because, you have something beautiful sitting there and all of a sudden you use orange or black or some off the wall crap you don't like. And it's fun to see how people actually get around that. I usually like if I use orange, I'll take a little teeny toothpick and put an orange dot on the page somewhere. hide it.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't. But you have to use those little Rolodex things, right?
Laura says, I make those butterflies into paper clips and send them to Defy for their thank yous for their orders. That is so nice of you, Laura.
Yeah, I know. Laura does that. They're beautiful. And then she sent me some just odd, just a little packet of several just made that I didn't make into anything yet. So this is going to be what I'm going to use them for, and I love them. So what I was saying, Kathy, is that you guys are using you're doing the mixed media nights, but you're doing a what do you call it? You're doing the mixed media on those Rolodex cards.
No, 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 no. I'm going to put the prompts on the Rolodex cards and then flip the Rolodex and where it stops. That's what we have to put on the page.
Oh, okay. That would be better. That would be fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I enjoyed it when we did it before. Most people just draw them out of a box or something. But
Yeah.
as soon as Jean Peters started flipping that Rolodex, I started bidding on it. And bless her heart, I was bidding against Laura because I was thinking that's going great for a mixed media night. I really want to start doing that again. And I kind of ran her up on it without meaning to. And then
Uh,
she turned around and gifted it to me. I felt so bad.
uh, what night are you going to do those on?
I don't know yet. I might do one during the daytime and one at night.
Yeah, nights are kind of hard for me now. So, but
I'm thinking about maybe a Saturday night because YouTube has gone dead.
yeah, as soon as you do that, though, YouTube.
Oh yeah, everybody will be doing something.
You do something, everyone's going to jump on.
Well, at least there'll be people on there to watch then.
Yeah, yeah.
And I may not do one specific night. I'll just look, and if I don't see anybody live, that's when I'll jump on. If people are sitting around bored looking for something to do, they'll come in.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, I love the butterfly on this. This is telling me I love it. I love it. Yay. So I'm making it sketchy, just sketching around with the Posca pen, just giving it a little definition. No, no, no major.
I
Oh,
want to show you something.
oh, okay, good.
I have been working on this for 2 weeks, and this is all I've got done.
Oh, what is that?
It's a page in my art journal. Just,
Oh, it's nice.
but I've been working on it for 2 weeks.
Oh boy, you drew the faces?
Hmm?
The faces?
No, these are Brooke stickers. These are the
Oh,
these are the Brookie girls. I
oh
love
yeah.
her stickers.
I love Brookie Girl. She does such cute pages, cute faces.
But seriously, 2 weeks, and I haven't even started doodling this page yet, and I haven't finished this one. I said, "What in the world? I've got to get busy on this." So I might be doing this Friday.
Okay, that's fine. I I mean, you know how I am. Some of my stuff that I do, I work a lot of hours on some of my paintings. So this is fun.
I've got to. I like when I'm sitting here watching videos or something, or somebody's on live. I really just listen, and I'll sit here and doodle.
Uh,
But I haven't been watching many lately.
yeah, I just can't. It's hard for me to work and talk at the same time.
Yeah,
So yay, KK fixed it. Her echoey.
Mary, hi. Great to see you, sweetie. How are y'all doing?
Hi Mary, long time no see. Okay, I like each one of my butterflies has a little bling in the middle of it, so that's nice. I like it, but I need something else. Let's see, what else do I need?
Uh-oh, I hear corridors shutting.
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
he's coming.
Yeah,
He's gonna come and yell at you.
most likely.
Uh-oh,
Oh, the door's opening.
uh-oh.
I hear the pitter-patter little doggy feet. For those of you that just got here, I sent my husband to the bed on the wrong day.
So I like this, but what else shall I do?
Pete, is that my car alarm going off? I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So Mary, if this is the first time you've seen this, I'm not sure if you're aware that we're doing a journal, a summer journal fun, uh, art journal fun, and it starts on my Facebook page, and I write out the prompt on my Facebook page on Sunday, and then on Tuesday, Kathy and I do a live where we interpret what that is. So it's just a fun thing that we're doing for summer. Um, this was five things on our bucket list just for the summer, not for our real big bucket list, our real one. But this is a lot of fun. So my bucket list is really I'm concentrating mostly on working on some of my art projects that I have in my mind and I want to get out there and get them done. So I have five specific things, and then one of these written on the back of my bucket here. One of these is a personal thing that I'm working on within my family. So that's what we're doing today. Kathy's working on her bucket list, but she's got this bucket list, and one of her lists on her bucket actually involves me. I have to go help her set up her craft room. We've been talking about that for well quite a few months.
Hi,
Um,
Sandra.
so oh hi Sandra. So Kathy, I was telling him one of your bucket lists involves me because we've been
Yeah,
talking.
I like creating work for other people.
I know. Well, we've been talking for a long time about setting up your craft room once you're able to clear out a lot of your stuff. So
Yeah.
that's going to come up soon. So I should have added that bucket list here in the middle. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that right here. Kathy's craft room.
It's great to see you, Mary. How are you guys doing? Are you feeling okay?
So that's part of my bucket list too. It's, so did your husband say anything to you
Oh,
about
that turd. You know what he did?
what?
Hey, Misty. He came in, got Sheldon on his leash, and set the panic alarm off on my car and took off with the dog walking.
Oh,
I guess that's his payback for me sending him to the vet on the wrong day.
oh man, I'd be letting that thing go off until he came back.
No, it's annoying. I mean, you see my car. I've got that little annoying beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, but I don't hear it. I didn't hear it. It'd just be on him when he came back. So, speaking of butterflies, I'm sitting out here looking across my pool to my where my bird feeders are, and I've seen 10 butterflies this morning come flying through. I've got two or three butterfly friendly plants out there, and they've really come and flown all over the place. I got one flying trying to get in the pool cage now.
Sandra, she is Christina. Wow, it's good to see all of y'all. Some
Yeah, yeah,
old faces showing up today. Not old
I
and age
know.
wise.
Yeah, Kathy can tell us about guest designer. What's that?
Do what?
Mac Designs asks about that's Misty, right? Mac Designs, Misty. She's asking about
Oh
the
yes, Misty, I
guest
am.
design. Huh?
I am looking for guest designers, and what I would do is when I put a kit in my shop, I'll be picking a different person if I get enough people that are willing to do it to send a free kit to, and have them make a video or do it on a live, showing people what they can make with the kit and telling them, it's really an advertisement for my shop. Tell them where they got it and that they can get it and put the link to the Etsy shop or whatever I decide to use. I think I'm going to try Etsy one more time just because it's convenient and it's there. It does get a lot of traffic.
Mm.
You just did it, Misty. I just put you on the list. Wait a minute. Let me find my list. Where's my tablet? That thing never leaves this desk. It's buried. There it is. So yeah, you're the second person.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, Sandra. Sandra, could you message me on Facebook with your information because I can't remember your last name and all.
Well, and I can't do it. I'm not gonna because I don't do videos. So sorry, but I'll support you. I'll watch you.
She doesn't know it yet, but she's going to do it.
What? I heard that. Is that Clive talking? Clive,
Yeah.
Clive, be quiet.
Because what I might do too is get some people that are willing, to come on live with me to do them too.
Oh, well, I'll do that. I'd be
See,
happy
I
to do
told
that.
you you was going to do it.
Huh?
I told you you was going to do it. You just didn't know it yet.
We call that being voluntold. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, cool, Sandra. What is your husband's channel about? Wait a minute. Sandra Blake. Okay. There it is. Mary is a moderator. I was going to say I didn't see any blue wrenches, but Mary is Sandra Blake. Some will be journaling kits. Some will be like snippet roll kits. Some will be, I mean, the stuff I've got. I'm just going to make different types of kits and see where it goes. Some will be traveler's notebook kits because I will include the covers with the kits.
Cool.
I mean, these are going to be nice kits.
That'll be cool.
I think so. I think it'll be something refreshing, something different. I've started buying up these spindles to make snippet kits with. If I can't get enough of those, I can, always use the large spools again. Hurry back, Misty.
You haven't made snippet rolls. I think I might like to do that. That'd be kind of fun to try. I'm
I
sure.
enjoy
I
it.
mean, I've made them, but I just haven't made them in the way that you guys do it.
Sequel centric, and he talks about sequels in the media. His buddy that was doing all the tech stuff had to take time off to take care of some medical stuff, so I had to step up. Oh, what are sequels in the media? Let me be dumb here for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Movies, video games, TV shows, music.
Oh,
Interesting.
that'll be cool.
We're watching a series, my husband and I. It's hard to find something that my husband really likes on television that it'll keep him interested. So he is so I found a series that he really likes, and it's called Murdoch Mysteries, and
Hmm.
he really likes it. So we watch it every evening, and it's on for lots of seasons. So yeah, we watch that every night. We watch a couple of the shows. It's on like for 14 seasons, so I think we'll continue watching it for a while. But it's interesting. It reminds me so much of like the old Murder She Wrote and those kinds of things, and it's set in the 1900s, early 1900s. So I really like the premise.
I love that movie, Sandra.
Huh? That's an old movie.
Of course, I liked anything James Garner was in his earlier years. Once he got a little older, he got a little crankier,
Yeah, I liked him.
like most men.
I liked it. Okay. So doodle doodles are fun. We're quiet today.
I'm watching this camera and it's very annoying.
Whose camera?
Mine, I keep wiping away the glitter that I wiped away 10 minutes ago and it's still
Oh,
showing.
okay.
It's still showing on my book on camera, but it's not there.
Oh, okay.
They always know when we're online, don't they, Sandra?
Yeah, really.
Like they have a sixth sense.
Oh, so we're trying to keep this particular live to just about an hour because Kathy and I do a little bit of prep ahead of time, and we just try to give you a little taste of what's going to what's happening, and then you guys get to do your own thing. We would love it if you went to my Facebook page and posted pictures of what you've done, and if not, you could even do a YouTube video and post back. I guess you could do a link to Kathy's world and link it back to hers. So I don't know how to do all that, but it'd be kind of cool if we, could see what you all are doing with your art journals for the summer. But I understand if y'all are just here to watch and to enjoy. I can understand that too. So I don't have an opportunity to doodle and make marks very often. So that's kind of what this is. It's not really anything fancy. Last week I did a big watercolor thing. So my big dog just came to visit me, and he's wet from the pool.
Oh
He won't,
no.
he won't put his head up here. Here, gonna look up here and say hi. Let's see if he'll say hi. Redford, look up here and say hi. Redford, he's upside down. Redford, Redford, Redford. He doesn't want to look. He's
Oh.
he's camera shy. Look at him.
Okay.
Bradford. Here, you
Hi,
want this?
Debbie.
You want this? Look. No, no.
He is not looking. It's like, Mama, leave me alone. I'm not paying any attention to
I'm
those
not paying
people.
any attention. He's all wet from the
Oh,
pool.
you got food. I like you.
Yeah, yeah. He's so funny. Okay, okay. You can go now. Wet dog. You smell like wet dog. Let's see. Redford, sit, sit, sit. Good boy. Now take a look at him. No, you're upside down. You look silly. Okay, we're done. You can go. You need to go. Goodbye. Oh, he's like sopping wet still, even though he got brushed. They need haircuts. They're golden doodles, and so he has a poodle. His is very curly like a poodle. His sister's is not. His sister's is more fluffy, but his has these tiny little curls, and his tail now is so matted. I have to spend a couple hours getting his tail done. So anyway, hi Debbie. Debbie's here.
Thank you for coming, Debbie. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So um, yeah, you interrupted my doodles, Mr. Doodle. I'm holding doodle and my doodle, and he's got his nose right there looking at the pen.
Oh, no, Mary. Mine needs to be, well, Lena needs to be trimmed. Sheldon's got short hair anyway, but I think for the summer I'm going to go ahead and try to trim him this year, just a tiny bit.
Hmm.
I'm glad you came in at the end, Debbie. I think I'm going to go back to doing my groceries online because I swear I spend a whole lot less money when I do that.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I don't normally like Walmart. I don't go to Walmart, but they have the free. If you buy 35 or over, it's free to have it picked up. I love doing that because you're right. I spend less money. Yeah, I'm one of those shoppers where I go through and I'm so determined. I've always been so determined to save money. So I go in and it's BOGO, and I'm like, oh, BOGO. Well, I don't need just two. I'm going to get four.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah. So I really, so far I've done Walmart about 6 times now, and I've had no problems at all. Even the produce that, because I get nervous about them picking my produce, but even my produce is done very well. Um, so now I've got kind of a list on Walmart of the things that I always buy. The other cool thing about Walmart is it's not more expensive. Like if you do Instacart or shipped from Publix or from any of the other grocery stores, you're paying 2 or 3 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, sometimes $1 more per item, and then a delivery fee or a service fee. So I don't do it.
Now the Publix over here by my house is free delivery.
The Publix is what?
Free delivery.
They may have free delivery, but if you do it online, their cost is more online.
Well, I
Um,
haven't noticed that. I'll pay more
yeah,
attention if it is, and I'll say something to them.
well, it's
Yeah,
because
Debbie, I go buy my own meat and produce because I go to different stores for those. I go to Cacciatore's for my meats, and I go to the farmer's market or Aldi's for my produce, or Whole Foods, or one of those. I have fallen in love with Sprouts. I just love Sprouts. I mean, they're a little more expensive, but it is the best tasting food in there.
mm, yeah. Well, I have very specific things that I order from Walmart, and then the other kind of produce that I don't use, that I don't get there, I go to the produce market or the produce stand here in Flint City because we have.
I tried Walmart twice when Pete was in the hospital, and COVID was just starting. It was so rampant that I wasn't leaving this house for anything.
Right.
But they substitute too much on me. They substituted twice and gave me the what is that value brand that they have, their store brand, instead of
Right.
what I asked for.
Uh, yeah, but I don't. I set my substitutes. I know what I will substitute for. You can do all that. You sub.
I did, and I can't stand their canned tomatoes. Oh, it's just, even opening the can, it smells bad.
Mm,
And
yeah,
Hunt's
I'm
canned
just
tomatoes in a pinch, I will substitute those in my pasta sauce
uh,
if I don't have time to do my tomatoes, or I can't find good enough tomatoes to do them.
hmm. Yeah, that's why I have like I said, I have very specific things that I buy from them, and I also have very specific things that I buy that I don't allow substitution. I just say if you don't have it, I don't want it. I'll get it somewhere else.
Hey, you have a few minutes?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you mind if I show a journal and ask opinions on it?
sure, not a problem. Of
All
course.
right, let me go in the
Why
other
am I
room and
showing
get it.
you? You get off of me.
Let me go run in there and pick it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I decided so I'm done with this. I think I'm done. It's just all doodles and the buckets are all my bucket list information is hidden behind here. So I'm done with this, and then Kathy's going to show us a journal and give some.
Pete just came in and said, "Are you still alive?" I said,
He
"Yes." He
did.
says, "All right, I'll beat you afterwards."
What?
He just came back from walking the dogs, and he asked us if I was still alive. And I said, "Yes." And he says, "Okay, I'll beat you afterwards."
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I've never done one of these.
Oh, let's take a look.
So I want your honest opinions, and my feelings will not get hurt because I still have time to fix it. What I've done, this is an encyclopedia covered in vintage fabric.
Uh-huh.
And the cover this is attached already. but it's just a collage of different laces, vintage laces and fabrics. It'll come with extras, of course, like yo-yos, buttons, and some extra ephemera. But what I've done is I have made a flowish vintage journal. And the reason I'm calling it a flowish vintage journal is because nothing is attached. And for the first time ever, I have put entire placemats in here, vintage placemats, at the beginning of each signature, and they'll be wrapped in one. So there's going to be 4 of them. And everything in here, except for coffee dyed papers, is vintage. Do you think this is an idea that would sell? Nothing's attached. I've got everything in with clips so that they could take it out and, make it into different journals, use it any way they want to. It's got vintage letters, handwritten letters in it. Just, little things that I have bought that are vintage. So what do you think? Is this something you think would catch on, that people would be interested in buying a flowish vintage journal?
What does flowish mean? I don't know what that means. You froze. Oh, you froze.
And of course I start buffering.
Yeah, you froze there. What does
Okay.
flowish mean?
It's all in here with elastic, like a Midori style. Where's my center? So that they can just ease papers out as they want, or they can actually use it as a journal. But nothing is glued down. Nothing is permanently attached. Everything can be taken out and used for something else, or they can just use it as a journal, but make their own ephemera and put it in where they want.
I don't understand how the placemats fit in there.
They're vintage placemats, and it's an extra to go with the book that they can just have.
Show me the back so I can see how the placemat looks like in the back.
Do what?
The placemats. I don't get how they fit in there. Oh, they're just wrapped around them, sort of folded and.
It's just each signature starts with one, and what it is I take each signature, I fold this. These are large placemats, by the way. I fold the placemat in half, I put it around it, and then I put it in the journal in the
Oh, I
elastic.
see. Okay. And how many signatures do you have?
I have 3 signatures, and then I'm going to wrap it in a placemat, which will give them 4 placemats. Now I only have 5 placemats, so I cut one in half and did the front and back cover with it.
You did the back cover on it?
Yeah, I put half of a placemat on the front and back cover.
Oh, okay. That's glued down.
Yeah, this is glued down. The cover is glued down.
Right.
But they could always, take everything out of here and use this cover for another journal, or, make their own journal out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of the idea? Is it a good idea? Or should I just take everything back out and sew it in and make it an actual finished journal?
Well, I I like it, but I'm particular. Um, I love all the signatures. I love all the fact that all that is loose in there. But my issue, and this would be me if I were purchasing something like this, the placemats don't the placemats don't go for me. But that's me. Other people may think that's an awesome idea, but
Right, Debbie, it's like a kit.
yeah, I absolutely love all of the pages in there. I love all vintage pages and vintage all together, and I really love that. um, so much that you could use either, like I said, like you said, either as an actual journal or pull pieces out and use in other journals.
Right. That was my objective, was so that they get the material and it's kind of organized.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to make it a journal, they can. If they don't, then they have the papers they can pull out and use for anything they want to.
Right. I like the cover of the journal, the way you put the collage of the um, various vintage texture. I like that a lot.
See, the placemats are what's throwing me off too, because they're kind of cumbersome. I want to say they're kind of, but I like the way it looks when you do it like this. I love the way it looks, and I like
Mhm.
that each signature starts and ends with one a piece of it. But I don't know. I can't decide if I have too many envelopes in here, because I have a lot of vintage envelopes, and I have not filled them. They did not have letters in them, so I mean these are like the 30s and 40s letters envelopes. I've got some 1897 stuff in here.
Yeah, like I said, I love all the vintage pages and all the items, all the vintage, all the envelopes, everything, all the vintage stuff is really, really cool. Um,
I think I've got a vintage postcard for every season in here.
oh, that's good.
So what do you guys think? Me and Judy both are bothered by the placemats. Y'all like it with or without the placemats? And I'm going to tell you that when I list it, it's not going to be real high. I don't think it is anyway.
What about, is there another way that you could use the placemats?
I
Could
had
you
thought about that, but I didn't want to cut them. I
no,
had
what
thought
about
about trying to
wrapping?
make like a little fold in it
Mm,
to make it a pocket, but it's still going to be kind of floppy in here.
right. What about pulling them out and then just taking them and folding the folding the journal into the placemats in, you know what I mean? Folding like a wrapping.
Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. I could just make it part of the wrap for it,
Hmm.
which will give it a larger wrap. But I
Yeah,
don't want to sew it together to make it a bag.
no,
And I'm going to put some vintage lace and trim and stuff with it. Like I said, what I'm doing now, mostly the journals are to be destash and stuff. And I don't want to make like 150 listings on Etsy where I have to list everything separately. So I thought, well, let's do some flourish journals and see, will that be successful?
I think that you know how
Right,
people
Mary. I mean, they could be used for anything the purchaser wants to use them for, and that's the whole objective of not attaching anything except for the cover itself, is so that everything inside they can take it apart and do whatever they want to with it, and then
yeah,
make another whole journal out of the cover.
yeah, it's a take on people sell the vintage paper packs, and they sell the packs, and you just get all kinds of random vintage stuff in a paper pack. This is a step up from that and gives a different take on it. This one you actually get a holder for all those vintage papers, because my vintage papers are just, they're all crammed into a file, but this holds all the vintage papers and stuff, which is cool.
That's what I was thinking, but I tend to overthink things, and like I said, it's gonna come with some vintage buttons, some vintage yo-yos, some vintage trim. I mean, it's not gonna be a whole heck of a lot because I'm trying to keep the cost price down so that everyday people can afford to buy it.
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I like it for, but as a consumer, if I were buying it, that's just me personally. Um, the the floppiness of of I could understand wanting to include the placemats with the item because they could use that too in something else or some, but I don't like the floppiness. They look
Yeah, I don't either.
they,
That's why I wanted to ask because I don't
yeah,
like the floppiness.
it takes away. It
I
takes
think so
away
too.
from yeah, it takes away from the journal, which is just awesome.
And I like the fact that each signature starts with a what are these called? I just said it a minute ago.
Placemats?
No, this. The oh, we don't I don't even think they still sell these things, make these things.
What are they?
Um oh, okay guys, help me out here. What did I say they were? They
Yeah,
came out,
pull
huh?
pull out those and then pull those out and then open and shut, close it and then open it again and kind of do a little quick flip through. Pull
Okay,
them
hold
out.
on. I'm still trying to think of what these are.
Table of contents?
No, it's like a directory or what do you call it? A lot of people use these in genealogy.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know what those are.
And I just pulled my page. Wait a minute. Let me get my. See, I should have done this. Okay.
So if you close it now, close it, and then start it. So you still get that lace from the inside.
Yeah, well, I need to glue this lace down. This is the back.
Oh, but it's pretty. I like it like that too. Not glue it all the way down. Just glue so the edges are a little bit
Yeah,
loose.
just tack it down at the corners.
But I really like that a lot.
Bye, Misty. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So you want me to do a flip through with just what's in here?
Yeah, just a real quick, just kind of flip through just so we get an idea of now without all the floppiness and the yeah, it's just.
This is 1905.
And
Handwritten
then
letter.
those are all coffee dyed papers, or are all those papers also?
These are copy dyed. This is authentic.
Right.
Here is a 1908 vintage rotary thingamajigger.
Mm.
This is. It looks like it's saying 1916.
Wow. That handwriting, that's so cool.
I know. 1932. And this is, these are just dyed papers here. Book page, vintage book page. 1940. This is a troop leader council notes, but they didn't date it. But it is vintage. Here's a vintage postcard. And some of these postcards are filled out.
Yeah.
They're written on.
Wow.
This is 1937. I love this picture.
That's your instant relative there.
Yeah, well, no, this is an actual vintage portrait.
Well, yeah, but it's still an instant relative.
Yeah. Let's see, International Correspondence School. Just a form. Vintage advertising on copy dyed paper. Vintage advertising. And this is Michelle's papers. This is Selena's papers. This is 1902. The Henry Diamond Syndicate. I do believe this is London. Yeah, it's London. And it's that onion skin paper. This is one of those, what do you call these things? Memograph?
Yeah, mimeograph. Hmm.
And I want to say this is a, where's the other piece? Like a city, like an old census from 1915,
Wow, that's cool.
because it's listing the town and the people that live in them.
Hmm.
This is a 1903 handwritten letter
Mm-hmm.
to Mr. Ben, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. So
And
what? So many things happen with when people do these journals. They put that vintage look in there, and a lot of them are just digis. They're not real,
right, right. But
So
these were
these
all
are
bought at antique stores,
right,
vintage.
right.
These are all real. These are authentic. Estate sales.
So you should be able to do this at a higher cost than you know.
This is 1938, 1939, 1874.
Yeah.
This one estate sale I went to, the guy had to been, hi Mitzi, hi. He had to been the family genealogist,
Yeah.
because I mean he had just boxes and boxes of vintage papers. And this is Universal Walter Cronkite.
Oh wow.
Uh, Trading films and photographs and stereographics to save them. And it's Walter Cronkite talking, you know, this is his presentation apparently.
Mm.
But it's pretty cool. It's what he thinks, and he's pretty much, and this is actually 3 pages. They're stapled together on this one.
Oh, cool.
It's talking about progress is being made on the motion picture front. So it's cool because he you read it and you say, well, yeah, that happened, and that happened.
Yeah.
There's another vintage receipt, handwritten letter from 1900 from Berry and Harris solicitors. And I like how he wrote up here private. That's cute.
Yeah.
Another one of these pages from whatever they're called, and I can't remember right now.
Are they like an
Vintage.
advertisement? Like an advertisement?
It's like a city directory. That's what it is. City
Oh, okay.
directories.
Oh,
And
okay.
they would put like an ad for everybody there, and then the regular pages would just list by street and what business
Yeah.
was on it
Okay.
or what household was on it. And this is an actual vintage house picture on a vintage postcard. This one's not filled in. So vintage book pages, very old book pages. This one I attached, and I'm probably going to regret taking this off of here because it's hard to get them on. 1907, T. Crockett and Gordon, and it's a furniture company, bill of sale. And they gave them 2% discount.
Wow.
1907, 2% discount was pretty good. They got all this stuff here for $28.03. I mean, they got crates of stuff. One crate pipe, 2 cases of headers. I mean, all of this stuff. And it came to $28.03 in 1907. Now it'd probably be that price for one piece.
Well, yeah, the I was looking up some of the money conversion from the early 1900s, and people got paid like 5 cents an hour, which is
Mm-hmm.
about the equivalent of what is minimum wage nowadays. So, we're talking $8 to $10. 5 cents is the equal of $8 to $10. So that would have been a very, very high, very, very
And see, I
expensive.
was proud of myself because I had taken the stuff I bought from this estate sale and the other vintage papers I had laying here, and I had put them all into a box that's probably about the size of two priority boxes. And then as I was still cleaning, I came across more boxes and more boxes and more boxes of finished paper.
Right, right.
So I said, I've got to get rid of this. This was 1938. So I'll just put it all into journals. And this is a nice big negative.
Wow, you don't see the big negatives like that anymore. That would have been probably from the early 1900s when they first came out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It looks like it is. It's a car. Looks like a car parked in front of the mountains. It's beautiful. I wish I still had my machine. I would see what's on it. I love this advertisement, so I put this in here. And this is very old. This is actually the backside starting to turn some. Because the backside is a light color. This is just a family photograph, and it says 4, and I cannot make out the name, but it looks like Orenwalk. I don't know. A lot of the stuff is in German, so I'm thinking that, you know, the names are German too.
Mm-hmm.
This is a filled out postcard, and it was mailed in 1950,
Mm-hmm.
and it went to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, see, when I took that thing out, it kind of ripped out, so I got to find some old tape to put on there. I was collecting anything from Germany because my ancestors were from there, but I gave it up. This is a 1942 special delivery. Handwritten letters. Another one of these census pages. 1940. 1941. Another vintage postcard, and it is filled out. So let's see if I can get a date off of this one. This one wasn't mailed. This one was just hand delivered, I guess. It says, wishing you many happy returns of the day, your friend Rose. This one was written, I guess it was written in pencil. No, it's a blue ink. It's just real faded now.
Mm-hmm.
So it says 4 and 2 cent stamp is required. So I guess this came from Germany too, because most everything in that guy's papers were German. Here's another one, and it is filled out. It was mailed. What year? 1914. Wow. Penny stamp. Went to New Hampshire to a Miss Addie Rhines, Milton Mill, New Hampshire. That's pretty cool. So let me get through this. 41. Another postcard. I don't see a date. Yep, 40. Another postcard. Here's the back of that. It's 1915. So this is like the census. Tells the people that are living there. Another envelope from 1937. And another letter from the Berry and Harris solicitors for 1901. Postcards. Most, I think, back here is postcards and envelopes in the city directory. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But I agree. I think I think I will just, fold them together to make a larger wrap than I had planned. And I'm going to seal it up with the sorry silk.
Yeah,
And there's some more vintage photos. What do they call them? The cabinet card type photos. Those
yeah,
are to go with it. And
yeah.
I'm not going to put as much in separate packages with them as I normally do because I'm attaching them to the pages with
Ah,
paper clips or some
yeah,
kind of clips.
yeah. So I
So
really like it. So though I think those would you see how well this one sells, and then go from there.
yeah.
So that'll be cool.
So do you
So
want to show anything on yours before we leave?
no, this was all. I think everyone saw my dragon though. The my dragon girl and her dragon. If any,
Actually, I don't think I know Mary wasn't there. I don't think Mitzi was there. Why don't you show it real quick?
okay.
Cause I love her.
So this is my latest painting that I did. Um,
Maybe you'll be up in a minute.
yeah, it's there. I see it. Um, so this one really was um, kind of I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I drew it out and did the composition and had the idea that I wanted it misty and smoky and everything. But as I was painting, it was bright and deep and dark, and so I was able to achieve what I wanted. But this was for my daughter, their game room that they have, and they have a game. One of their gaming rooms is called the Dragon Room. So this is a girl and her dragon, and so, but she's pretty cool. I really liked her. I really liked the dragon. I'd never drawn or done anything with the dragon before, so um, his eye is let's see. I want his
I
eye.
agree, Mary.
It's pretty cool. Yeah,
I
this is
like how you added the sparkles and what is
yeah.
that? The moon coming up behind the dragon or behind the
Yeah, that's
mountain?
the moon. That's the
Yeah.
moon. This will be. I'll have this framed at Michael's, and it'll be signed, and then there'll be a little placard with it in Jeanette, my daughter's game room. I have another one of my other the tree goddess that I did is in the other shop, the wellness shop, and that
Do you
has
have any of the 16 by 20 watercolor?
huh.
You have any of the 16 by 20 watercolor paper?
I think that's what this. No, this is 11 by 17 or something.
Hmm. And so
Why?
that'd be neat. Framed in one of those poster frames and
Yeah,
hung in your shop.
yeah. This is 11 by 15. But yeah, definitely, I'll have it framed professionally. So,
Bye,
um,
Laura. Thank you for coming.
bye, Laura. Bye, Laura. So anyway, yeah, I did this last week. What was I working on it on Friday in our paint party?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was working on it Friday. So, and I was absolutely had no idea where I was going with it. So this is my girl and her dragon. She's
Well,
good.
Sandra, you
Huh?
missed the journal, Sandra. You'll have to go back and watch it.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely go back and watch it. So yeah, so that's really all we have for today. Really, we're doing doing this, and then we've got to look at Kathy's lovely journal. Um, so if you guys want to come and join us again on Friday, we have usually 3 or 4 of us that get together and we just paint or craft or whatever we feel like doing. Some of us paint all the time, but sometimes I pull. I mostly paint, but sometimes I pull. I'll be working on a journal or something. Um, and you never know what Kathy's going to work on. She's
I
always
think I'm going to make myself work on that doodling page. so I
Yeah,
can
she's
finish
gonna
it.
work on her doodling page, and then Christy may be able to be here, she may not. But so we have 4 or 5 people. Jean Peters sometimes comes, so we sure would love to have you here on Friday. We do that Friday at 3 o'clock, um, and we have a good time. We sling some paint around. You got to watch out. And then on my Facebook page, you will find. Um, my Facebook page, you will find the Sunday prompt. If I remember, I'm terrible. Last 2 weeks I forgot until later in the afternoon. Try to get it in till about 11. I try to get it in at 11 in the morning so that everyone can see it. Um, so we've had some fun. We've got some people here that haven't been here before, so they haven't seen some of the prompts, some of the things that we did. I think this was the first week. This was another time. This was the second week. This was last week. And then this was this week. So we'll go into week 5 this coming Sunday. So go to my Facebook page for those who aren't on there. Kathy, can you put that link in?
I think it's in the description, isn't it?
I don't know. Let me look.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so my link is in the description. If you go to my Facebook page, if you're interested to join my atelier, I will approve you and you can join. Um, I would love to see your pictures posted. And if not, do a video and let us know. You can post a link to your video to my Facebook page too, or to Kathy's World. So,
And
so
thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us this
yeah,
morning.
yeah. Thanks, Kathy, for showing us that lovely item. I love that journal. So we'll
Cool.
see y'all next. We'll see y'all next week or Friday or both.
Right, Friday.
Friday, and then next Tuesday.
And
Bye.
I'm going to start, as soon as the Rolodex gets here, I'm going to start popping on to do some lives where I ask you guys for your favorite mixed media prompts so we can add them into Rolodex.
That'll be fun.
So hang in there. We're slowly trugging along.
Yep, having some fun.
Yep. Thank
All
you
right.
all. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.